Good day everyone, welcome back to the channel. In the last video we were able to create our first app, which is this, printing hello world to the screen. So now today we are going to create something like this. Okay, we notice this, see what happens on startup. This message is toasted. Then on the click of this button, notice what happens. See that with the emojis. Okay, now let's get to work. I'll open my Sketchware app. Now let's create a new project. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can be notified whenever a new video is uploaded. So now let's enter an application name. Let's name it Toast Message. Okay. The project name is also Toast Message. Okay, now let's create the app. Okay, now come to this widget section here, the widget section, which is here. So then click on drag and drop the button to the workspace. Okay, now let's set the text to toast. Now the text size, let's set it to 25 sp. Then text style to bold. I think that's all. Then the in app development, this area of the widgets, the layouts, and every other thing you find here, the IDs, text color, background resource, background color, the height, and so on and so forth. They define the user interface, that is the UI, and it is done by the XML program. Notice I said XML program, not Android manifest XML. In app development, the Android manifest.xml file is a file which is compulsory in every app that defines the configurations of that app. It gives permission, like some examples of such configurations are like permissions to use particular hardware on the um, on the phone, like Bluetooth, camera, and so on and so forth. So that's the Android manifest.xml. And we also have like this. Okay, notice this down here. You can see what is written here, main.xml. In app development, there's something we call activities. Activities are like different, like pages of a book. So, the collection of the pages of the book make the whole book. So the same with activities. Activities are like different pages of the app. It may be a custom view or a full view. A custom view, in a custom view, it may not, the app, in a custom view, a new page is not created, but instead a page is created inside that particular page where the app is currently. You might not understand this now, but in subsequent videos more of this will be explained. On clicking here, this main.xml, we'll see that on clicking it shows us this, and if we check, when we see this, it's right, it displays main.xml up here, then displays main activity.java under. The XML program controls the visible parts of the app, the user interface, the parts that the user interacts with. Sorry. Then the main activity.java, which is the Java class, which is Java program, and it controls the behavior of the app, and it's in Java programming language. So here we have only one activity, which is the main activity.java in app development, and basically in Java programming, on load, on when the app is created, or when an activity is created, or when the program is starting, it must start from a main activity, like a main class. And if you have an experience in Java programming before, and you understand what I'm saying easily, but if not, what you just need to take note of there is that the main activity.java is the part, is where the app loads to on first, on when the app is open, not when you first install the app, but instead whenever the app is opened, the first page it will show is the main activity.java, and it's compulsory, just like the way the Android manifest.xml is compulsory to make the full app. So here we have the view, then we have the custom view. We have the custom view right here. So the custom view is what I talked about. Like if you have something like a list view is a custom view, and option menu like this. Okay, like clicking these three dots up here, like clicking these three dots up here, um, we have clicking these three dots up here brought this navigation drawer sliding from the right to the left. So this, if you notice, this behind, this page behind is still showing, so we are still in this page, but like another activity is going on that page. A new view is brought, is displayed on the same page, so that's a custom view. But for the view itself, for the view itself, which is this, a new activity is created for the view, but the custom view is just a view that is displayed in a page. So we'll talk about that in subsequent videos. So now, to the Java program is what is needed to give life to our app. We can create the best UI interface, sorry, like that of Facebook or WhatsApp or any other app, real time app, and so on and so forth. But without the Java program, the app won't come to life. So there are two ways to initialize, uh, like connect a particular widget or particular XML feature, like the button we have here. There are two ways to. There are so many other ways, but here I'm going to show you two ways that you can connect it to the Java file. Everything is, yeah, easily uh, programmed. So it's readily programmed for you in Sketchware. So if you come down here to invent, just click on the button, then on this panel come down to event. Okay, we can see something like on click. So now click that. It takes us to a page, and if we can see this, the page is named but button on click, and it says when button is clicked. So as for the as for those that have experience in Java programming before, uh, you should understand that this simple block saying when button one is clicked is declaring button one as like a variable, declaring button one, then whatever blocks that are added under this will initialize button one action. So now we say when button one is clicked, let's just click on this, um, click on this to bring up the panel. Now let's go to components right here. Look for components, click on it. Now we can see something that is called toast. Now you drag and drop this toast. Drop it exact. If you notice, it's magneting to this upper block. All these things are called blocks. So just join it with this. If you leave it out like this, it won't um, it won't carry out any function. Automatically Sketchware will just clear it off because it's not connected to any block. So you connect the toast to this block, then type the message. So but the method I will advise for you, which is ideal and more understandable, it's not as easy as this, not as fast as this, but it's understandable, and it makes you, like, if you want to document your program, you can easily document it. So we have this. Just come down to event right here, click on event. Now we have two things we have to initialize. If you notice, in the app here, see, notice what happens. Once I open the app, it displays something like this. Displays a message. It toasts a message first. So for that, we come to event, then click on create. Whatever you program in on create, in the on create section, will be called upon will be called upon when the app is loaded, not when the app is installed for the first time, but instead when the app is loaded. But if you want to set it for when the app is installed for the first time, you can also set it. But whatever is in the onCreate activity is will be initialized, will be called upon whenever that activity is loaded. And we know for sure that it will be called upon at the start of the app because this is the main activity, and that is where the app is resuming to on whenever it's opened. So now let's just open it, then come here and drag and drop our toast block there, then type in, first to identify it, type in on activity create toast, okay, message, then like I did, you can add some emojis if you wish. Okay, let's just add this. Now, so this programming here, if you want to see the source code of what you just programmed there, just go back, click on this three dots right here, then click on scroll down, then click on show source code. So once you click on show source code, it shows us the main activity.java. So if we scroll down, we see, so now for us to get where, do you see that? So we see where the button 1 is declared, then every button has on click listener, which we have here. Then also we saw initialize logic over here. So it said show message on see what we see, the string we typed in. A string is like a sequence of characters between two double quotes as defined in programming. So this basically our programming. So this is the source code, we don't need that for now. Now let's make this toast button to also work. Let's make it work and show, let's make the button also toast a message when clicked. So we come to event again, then we come to view, then click on button on click. You see it's here already, but if it's not there, just come down here, click on this plus icon here, then you can just add it from here. But presently, because it's added already, that's why it's saying no events available to add. So just open this, then we see the toast that we selected the other time through the former method. So now this just write something to toast. Let's say on button click, sorry, message, then let's have some emojis. Okay, now we're done with that. So let's just go back and let me quickly point out something here so I don't have to go back to it. if whenever you have programmed some things in your uncreate activity or whatsoever, and you don't just want to start deleting all the blocks, like you want to restart it, you can just come here, click on this little icon here, then click on reset. Then it will reset everything and clear whatever blocks you have added in that particular activity, in this uncreate activity. So you can also do the same for the buttons, or you just delete it completely as you wish. So now let's run our app, see if what we have done is correct. Let's click on run. Okay, install. Then open. Voila, shows. Then let's click on toast, click on it. You can see it's displaying our message, and you see the app itself. So it's showing up. If we should exit the app, exit Sketchware, and click on toast, you see this. Okay, so in the next video we'll be talking about timer. This effect you see here can be made to look cooler than this with timers. So till the next time, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I need your subscription so I can be encouraged that I have an audience I'm working with. So till next time, see you.